Welcome to the Online Success Podcast with Michael Brown. Your online business success starts now.
Welcome to another edition here of the Online Success Podcast. As always, I'm Michael Brown, and this week we are on episode 22, where I will be discussing how to use contest giveaways. So basically the same thing, contest or giveaways for traffic, for sales, and for backlinks. Now this episode's kind of funny. I had actually planned this a few weeks back, and the week that I had actually planned it, I had a few emails come in saying, hey, when are you going to do some traffic building or some link building podcasts? Because, you've done a lot of the niche research podcasts and things like that. And I just want to say to everyone who's listening out there that it's all in due time, guys, all in due time. So I'm trying to do one of these every couple of weeks. And, if I can, I'll get to more of them. And it's not that I can't get to more of them. It's just, I don't want to overload everyone with too many podcasts. So I like to get these out every couple of weeks for now. And as we go along, I might speed up the process. So I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm just kind of going with what you guys want. And this week, again, we're going to cover contests and giveaways for traffic, sales, and backlinks. Okay, so let's take a look. I want to dig into this topic because this is one that isn't one of your standard methods of getting sales and getting backlinks, at least not in the affiliate marketing realm. So it's not something that gets talked about a whole lot. And it's something that I've kind of experimented with myself in the past year, and I've had a lot of good results. So basically, the idea is simple here. We are going to have other people host these contests for us. You do not have to have a product of your own, so you don't have to have physical products of your own. The product has to be physical, okay? There's another rule to this. So you're not giving away an ebook or a document or anything like that. We're going to give away something that has more of a perceived value. Not that an ebook doesn't have value, because it certainly does. But a physical product has more perceived value because it's something that someone can physically touch and hold and own. Okay, so we're going to do this with physical products, and there's also no real technical stuff to learn because we're going to find other people to host this for us. All we need to be able to do is contact them, and I'm going to show you the other things you need to do as we go throughout this podcast. So as you learn this technique, you're going to learn what to do, and I'm going to show you how to get someone else to do almost everything else for you. So I've got a 3-step plan in place that I'm going to share with you today, and let's go over step 1. And step 1 is to pick a cool product, okay? So step 1, we're going to pick a cool product, and what I mean by a cool product is it has to be something, or what I like to use is something that's kind of unique in the industry. It's not just a run-of-the-mill product. And to be more specific, it would be more unique. So if you had 10 different products and they were all the same, but then there was another product that was built slightly in a different manner, had a different look, different feel, maybe it was just a better design overall, that would be the product that I would think would be cool to give away. And again, the reason is because it stands out from the crowd. It's not just your typical everyday product. So it's something that stands out a little bit more. And you're going to want to pick a product. So not only is it cool, it's one that you're an affiliate for. So make sure you're promoting this brand or this company. And the reason you want to do that is because when you start picking up traffic, when visitors come to your website and they get there, you want to make sure that they can find other additional products that they might be interested in purchasing from you, because you're not going to give away a bunch of these. You're only going to give away one product. So you want to make sure that if there are other people who just want to go buy the product through you as traffic coming to your site and you as the affiliate, that they can do that. Okay, and again, I already mentioned this. Make sure it's cool for your audience too. So make sure it's not just something you like, but it's something that your audience really likes. And you can usually tell that because you'll know if you like it and it's a niche that you've been involved in, you'll know if your audience is going to like it or not. You can pick one that you already personally like or that you already own. So if you already own something that you already use, that you already like, that you might already understand how it works and know the ins and outs of it, that's probably a pretty good product, because you're going to be able to not just discuss it with people, but you will have a product that you look at, you're like, man, people would love to win this because I love this product. I've used this product and I absolutely love this. That makes it easier to know you're giving your audience the right product. Okay, so make sure so that's one step that you could take there. You could actually personally own that type of product already. Now, you're going to still buy a new one. You're not going to give them the one that you already own, but you want to then buy the product that you think is cool in your market and keep it wrapped for the giveaway later. So you're going to want to buy it. And what I always suggest is keep the product price low. You don't have to spend a fortune to do this. You don't need a $500 product. You need to keep the price probably under $30. Most of the stuff I've given away has been under $30, and people still want to win it. They'll sign up to win it, and they'll get involved in your contest that way. Okay, so let me just recap step one here. So find a product that you think is cool, that you're an affiliate for. If you already own it and you already like it, that's a big plus, because you're going to know the audience already loves it. Buy the product and keep it wrapped. Don't unwrap it from its original package. Just keep it sealed for the giveaway later, and keep it under $30. Okay, so that is step one. Step two, we're going to look at finding places to promote. And I'm going to delve into this in a little more of a thorough manner. If you're watching the video, I have some bullet points up on the screen, but I want to dig a little deeper into these as we go through. All right, so one of the easiest ways to find places to promote is just use the search engines. Now, you can use Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo, any one that you want to use. And what you're going to want to do is just type in a topic or product type plus the term giveaway or contest, and you'll see hopefully what you should see is a bunch of different sites that show up that have either ran giveaways before or are currently running a giveaway. And the reason you want to do this is because you'll find people who are in the business of giving stuff away or who like giving things away, and those would be good people to contact, because those type of people might be people who would be interested in promoting your giveaway for you. Okay, so when you go to a search engine, you could just simply type in your term, as I mentioned at first here. So your term plus the term giveaway. So if you were giving away some kind of puppy product, you could type in puppies plus giveaway or puppy products plus giveaway. You might find, if you type in just puppies and plus giveaway, you might find people who are giving away puppies. I don't think you ever want to get into that kind of realm. I don't know even how you ship a puppy, but I don't want to get involved in that. But you can basically you would type in puppy products plus giveaway, puppies plus giveaway, puppy food giveaway, and that's just if you're in the puppy niche. Now, if you're in a different niche, obviously you would type in your term or topic plus the term giveaway. And sometimes it's going to take a few pages on the search engines to go through to find exactly what you're looking for. Sometimes you're going to find a bunch of them right on top, and you're going to just find these sites that are all over the place, and that is going to give you a lot to choose from. But other times you're going to type in terms, and you're going to go and start looking for giveaways, and it's going to be very hard to find different people who are allowing giveaways on their site, and things like that. And that's okay. You just have to look, and you might have to spend some time and research for that. Now, you can also use different advertising websites that are already out, and I'll just give you one, and in the show notes I'll try to give you several more of these kind of sites. But one of them is like buysellads.com. So buysellads.com. And you can go on there and you can find various different websites for your niche market. And you can actually go through all those and actually visit the site and see if they've already done some giveaways or what they're doing for advertising. Because a lot of times those type of sites, when they're already doing advertising, are more inclined to let you do a giveaway through their website. And another place you can go is you can go through into you can look up a podcast for your topic, and it's podcasts that specifically have websites of their own. So not just like if it's a podcast that's just hosted somewhere, but ones that actually have their own websites. You can find many different podcast operators who welcome doing contests to their audience, because number one, it's something cool they can give away to their audience and it doesn't cost them anything. And the other part of that is it stirs up excitement for their podcast, so they love to do things like that. So you can find podcasts that are willing to let you promote on as well. Now, what you want to do is when you start finding these, I usually just keep a spreadsheet, like an Excel list, and I'll just do a list of the websites I want to go visit and contact. And then one by one, I'll contact them, and I'll simply ask if they would be okay with me promoting a product in a giveaway on their websites. Or, I'm sorry, me running, not promoting, but running a giveaway through their website. And a lot of times, people say yes, but then there are a lot of times where I either get no answer back or I get an outright rejection. People saying, no, I'm not really into that. So expect to get rejections. And if you do get rejections, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to have some people who just say, I really don't want to run a giveaway with my website or with my podcast, so I'm going to have to say no. And that's okay, because I think you'll probably end up getting more rejections than you get people who want to do this. So get ready to get some rejections, but just keep at it, and you will start quickly finding people who will do this, and you'll build sales and backlinks and all kinds of stuff. And we're going to get into that on this next slide here. So upon acceptance, so once somebody says, okay, you can run a giveaway at my website, always ask the host if they wouldn't mind giving a link to your website. And I've never had anyone turn this down or say no to this, because it just makes sense that if their audience is coming to their page of the contest and someone says, hey, this, by the way, we're running a contest, it's for this website, here's the link to the website, it's just that extra publicity. But they need to have a reference point for their audience. So they're not going to just say the name. They're going to actually put the physical link to your website. So what you'll find from that is obviously you're building a backlink. You're building an area where people can find your website. So you're going to build traffic. And once they're at your website, hopefully they end up buying other things from you and not just, waiting and they're not just waiting to go win the contest. Now, I've had, several contests that I've put on like this where there will be a lot of people who come to my website that don't buy, and that's fine too. You're still building up that traffic. You still can get people into your email list, or maybe they'll bookmark your site, or maybe they'll share you on Facebook or Twitter or Google Plus or Pinterest. So it's still beneficial no matter what. So another thing that comes with this is don't worry about, because I know a lot of people out there worry about, well, if they give me a link, what if it's a no-follow link? Well, if it's a no-follow link, that's okay. You're still getting a link out of it. You're still going to build that traffic out of it. And you want a good mix of, regular do-follow links and no-follow links, because it looks more natural. So that variety is very, very natural. And if they say no to giving you a link, that's fine. You're not really buying a link to get on from their site anyway. You just want the traffic and the publicity over to your site. Because you'll find that these people, when they do run a giveaway for you, some of the really other just very cool benefits from this are the fact that they will share you out to Facebook. They'll share they'll share it out to Twitter, and again, Google Plus, Pinterest, all kinds of places, and you'll start getting traffic to your site from all various different sources because they want their audience to be able to get involved in your giveaway because it's good for them and it's great for their audience. So it's an easy win-win all around the board for everyone. So it doesn't matter if it's a do follow or a no follow, it's going to be good. It's going to be fine. So don't start worrying over that because that's just another thing to worry about that you don't need to worry about. Now, one thing I greatly suggest that you do is I suggest you take a nice picture of the product. If you have a nice camera, that'll be fine. Just take a nice, very up-close product. And a lot of times I will take a picture of the product itself on like a white background or a sheet of paper or something like that so that you don't have any distractions for the product. It's just a nice, neat picture of the product. So that's what I ultimately recommend. Take a good picture, a good up-close picture that you'll be able to give to whoever's hosting the giveaway for you. Now, upon a winner being picked, you're going to mail the product to the person themselves. Now, sometimes the host will have you physically mail the product to the host, and if they want you to do that, do that. But if they say, at the end of the contest, I'll have you send the product out to the winner, just do that as well. So just figure out what the host wants you to do. A lot of people who host these kind of giveaways, they like to send the product out themselves because sometimes in the past they've had people who have kind of stiffed someone in their audience and the audience member didn't get their prize. And what ends up happening is, of course, the person who didn't get their prize complains to the site owner, and then the site owner, has to figure out what to do there, and it's a hassle for them. So there are a lot of people who are hosting these giveaways and contests that will say, hey, before the contest even begins, I want you to go ahead and send the product to me, and I will make sure it gets out to the winner. Because what the hosts are typically using for this is a nice little tool that you can use that works on WordPress or regular sites. It's called Rafflecopter, and they're giving away the product through Rafflecopter, and that gives them all the information they need, including the winner's name, and then they'll just contact the winner at the end and get their address, and that's what they'll probably send out to you. But they will anyone that does this for you will be upfront with you about it in the beginning and say, hey, I send the product out to them, and then or they'll say, hey, I'll get you the name and the address of the winner upon the contest being complete. And another thing I suggest that you do is when you run the contest, run it for at least 2 weeks. And the reason I say 2 weeks is because it will give the host plenty of time to promote it several times to their audience. And when they do this, your traffic will ramp up each time they put this out to their audience and say, hey, don't forget to go look at this site. We're doing this contest. You can get it here. And every time they do that, you'll see a spike in your traffic to your actual website because people will want to come over and see your website, even though you're not physically hosting the giveaway yourself. It's just another thing that you'll notice is that the traffic will come in nice little bursts like that. And then you'll see some steady traffic over a little bit of a period of time as well. But you'll see these little bursts as they mention you on Twitter and Facebook, and some of them do mention you on Instagram and Google Plus. I mean, any other social networks basically. And then after you do this the first time, you just want to basically it's a rinse and repeat idea. You can do this time and time again. You can even give away the same product at different websites, and what you're going to do is you're going to pick up more traffic, you're going to pick up more links, and you're going to be able to just keep repeating this. And sometimes you might say, you know what, I've given this particular product away 5 times now. Maybe I want to do another product. I want to give this other product away. and you can do that as well. Now, sometimes if you are not the actual company that created the product, you might even find some people who won't promote your giveaway because you're not the actual product creator. And again, that all goes into the rejection. I should have mentioned that earlier, but I wanted to make sure to touch on that real quick, that you will get some people that say, oh, you're not, obviously you're giving away this product, but you're not the owner, you're not the parent company of that product. So they won't take your giveaway, but a lot of people won't even worry about it. So, I just wanted to throw that out there in case you do get some rejections on that too. And like I said, I should have mentioned that a little bit earlier in this. Now, my results have been really great with this so far. I've had a lot of high authority sites link back to me. I've had a lot of sales and a lot of traffic from using this technique. Not every giveaway that I've done is a winner, and not every giveaway has been a huge success either. Some have been middle of the road. Some have been fantastic where I've ended up with a ton of sales from it, and some have resulted in no sales. But the one nice thing is you still almost always get a link out of it. So no matter what, you're getting a benefit, and sometimes you get all of the above, all of the benefits. Sometimes you get a lot of sales and traffic, and you obviously you can build up residual traffic that way too. So there's all kinds of good things, and then obviously the one big thing out of it is a lot of times you can end up getting that link. And links, sometimes they're harder to come by. Other times they're really easy to come by. And if you're in an industry where they're hard to get links, these are perfect links for you because you're building up links from good sites out there. And again, you're building up sales and traffic. So it's perks all around the board. Now, if you have any question over this topic, make sure you join us on Google Plus at the Unleashing Your Success community and ask away. I'll have show notes up for this as well, and the show notes will be up at unleashingyoursuccess.com. And if you're already a member of that, you can just go to unleashingyoursuccess.com/start, and you'll be able to find a menu with everything in there. But if you haven't joined us at Unleashing Your Success yet, make sure you enter your name and email address and get joined up with us, because I do have a lot of good information coming out via email. You get a little more access to me, and you'll be able to go join all of our communities and everything through there, where we discuss this podcast and other podcasts. And all the training that I teach and that we focus on is all about making money online, and that's the kind of training I focus on. So again, you can find me on Google Plus at Unleashing Your Success, or you can find us at Facebook. Just type in Unleashing Your Success, and you'll see the page there. Or just go to unleashingyoursuccess.com and you can get started. You can ask me questions. The training's all free. I do offer premium training, but that's optional later on once you learn a little bit of this stuff. But it's all right there for you at no cost. I appreciate you listening to this episode. And again, if you have questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. So this has been episode 22. I will see you in another episode. Make sure to go use this and get started doing this right now. Easy links, easy traffic, and get your website's name out there so you can get some sales. I'm Michael Brown. I'll see you in another episode.
You've been listening to the Online Success Podcast with Michael Brown. Here's to your success.